So as many of you guys may know, Nique's mom did this whole series on YouTube of how her girlfriend cheated on her with one of her best friends. So now Nique's mom is in a new relationship, but she's still very upset at Tricky Trina. Now Tricky Trina is a name that she gave her, but now on Facebook, she's calling her out by her real name. She states, Dana Marie Bowman, don't you have your own address? You disgusting low-life piece of trash. Why are you in my house? Y'all over there popping pills and doing drugs. Like I'm supposed to forget I bought your broke 8 tires before you F my B in my house. Your own twin sister told me she don't F with you because you are evil. You dumb R-word B, so used to messing with people's friends, she don't know how to go out in the world and get somebody of her own. That's why she's still trying to mess with all of my friends now. Haha, by the way, they all think she's R and not the dumb way. Y'all celebrating that little check? I made a promise I plan on keeping. I guess you wanted to be gay like your son and blank like your other son. I may just post your address just in case you forgot you had an address.
No, my Facebook didn't get hacked. It was me. Hey, Miss Cindy, did your Facebook get hacked? It was me. Okay, it wasn't me. My Facebook did get hacked. Maybe. I don't know. What'd you say?
Now, while Nique's mom was on TikTok Live, she was speaking on a situation with Kaiser and how he stated that he was going to call child support on her.
Then I popped him the other day and he told me he was calling child support. Now, I don't know who he was calling child support for because I ain't the daddy.
So now I stated this previously, but it's so good that Nique does have her mom around to help her out with Kaiser. But now let's move on to this next topic with DDG and Zoe. So now previously Zoe and DDG were out and a guy actually grabbed Zoe. Now Zoe came to DDG with the news and DDG basically stated like, okay, so what did you do? Now when they were talking about it later, DDG stated that he didn't know that she was serious, that he thought that she was trolling.
Somebody asked for my number, some shit.
No, I didn't say nothing about touching me physically. I had said, oh, somebody said I was beautiful. That's all I said.
Yeah, but like you had the same reaction. I couldn't tell the difference.
That's cool.
I couldn't tell the difference.
That's cool.
We would have been boxing if I would have known the difference. Now, if we go back in there, it looked like we just forcing it, right?
So now OMB Peezy actually spoke out on the situation and stated that if he was there, he would have checked, bro.
I seen a weird ass nigga grab Zoe ass. Like, y'all help me out, cause y'all might know more. Cause I don't really just be paying. I don't be on TikTok. I don't be scrolling like just being on TikTok. You feel me? Somebody had sent me something, and it was probably like a 15 to 20 second the video, a nigga was taking pictures. Like, that shit was real, like, or they was trolling. Like, I don't know, I got to call Zoe ass. But I wasn't feeling that shit. If I would have broke bro fucking nose on my mama.
So now the guy from this viral video that did grab her is now speaking out and giving his side of the story.
I'm going to just come out and apologize because I'm really not that type of person. This is weird for me to even do this, but I'm not that type of person. So for the incident that happened, if you felt uncomfortable, it was all an honest mistake. I really didn't mean to do none of that. I'm gonna give you my point of view. So that night, we went to a shoot. We was doing a shoot. There was a bunch of content creators there. They were shooting skits and stuff like that. So we was working. I was doing behind the scenes work with the camera for my man Burst. And it was a bunch of creators. We did TikToks. Everybody was just networking and stuff like that. So from there, we went to the bowling alley. When we go to the bowling alley, DDG and Zoe's in there, and we was chilling. We were just bowling. I bet DDG 100 that I wouldn't. I'll put the clip in. I bet him. I lost. I paid him. Then my man Fablo got my bet him again and got my money back. So we was just vibing. Then we go to the bar because DDG was over there. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ask for a pic real quick. So we go over there. I asked for a pic, and I take a pic and stuff. We was talking about basketball. I think it probably they were streaming, so it'd be in the stream. And after I took the pictures with him, my man Burst was like, yo, take a picture with Zoe. She's one of the GOAT females or something like that.
Oh, that's the GOAT. You gotta get a picture.
So I went over, and then when I reached, I just had bad hand placement that she felt uncomfortable. I seen she had a crop top on, so I felt skin. So that's why I reach. You can see in the video, I reach back up and touch her back, and then I go here. And then I feel like I'm doing this video too because I feel like I didn't apologize properly because I froze up. I didn't, stream is on. I was just like, oh, before she even said something, you see my hand goes up and I put my hands behind my back, and then I was just shocked. So I feel like I didn't get to formally apologize. So I want to apologize again for doing that. That's not in my character. I'm not that type of person. We was outside working. We was all networking the whole day. We was just ending the night with bowling. I'm a fan of y'all work. I appreciate what y'all do. We do content and stuff like that too. So I was just showing love, and I went for the picture with DDG. I'm not like shading or anything. And then my man says get the picture, and then all that took place, and that's really not the type of person I am. I don't do that. So I'm just clearing it. People are still gonna think what they want to think. I see people doing reactions and stuff like that and trying to get a perception of me, and you don't even know who I am. So you're trying to put out a perception of me and this. Somebody said he could have done that before, and was like, no. Like, people can vouch. People can really vouch. I'm not that type of person. I don't. So the people making the reactions and stuff like that, I get it. It's social media. You're gonna do it. I'm making a reaction right now, but I just want to apologize. I don't do that to females. I'm not groping or anything. It said he grabbed her cheeks. I didn't grab nothing. You seen as soon as I was too low, you see I was high. I froze up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's a streamer, their own stream and stuff like that. I watch their stuff. So I froze up and got nervous. That's the part that looks, I didn't like how that looked. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I didn't properly apologize the right way. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what the video was for, so I could properly apologize. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want to do. I'm not that type of person at all. So people making the reactions and stuff like that, I get it. It's bad hand placement on my end. I should have just took a picture with my hands in the front. You know what I'm saying? I'm not blaming it on anything. I'm apologizing. I'm short. Bad hand placement. I'm 5'5", but I'm not making any excuses. That's not what I do. And y'all could tag them if y'all want to tag them. If not, I just still want to apologize to Zoe and DDG, both of y'all. Zoe, more to you if you feel like I made you uncomfortable, or that was not my intentions at all. My mom seen that. I'm not that type of person. I'm a family person. I'm like, no, I gotta tell my point of view. I gotta apologize. I see a lot of people bashing DDG and saying he didn't jump out the window or anything like that. It wasn't that type of party for him to have to jump out the window. I just want to apologize and, and just clear that up the right way on my end. People are still going to think what they want to think, but again, I apologize. This is to Zoe, Spencer. I apologize.